Finally and finally, a deal that has been really on the line, all on neck to neck between Manchester United for Lisandro Martinez. We finally know where Lisandro Martinez is going to go and which team has really made the highest bid of this transfer in there for you. It's now known in there for you. It might sound as a misery to Arsenal, but Mikel Arteta keeps on pushing and he does believe that he can change the mind of this player in a nick of time in there for you. We are talking Jack Wilshere, who played for Arsenal way back under Arsene Wenger, and because of his indiscipline, he was really thrown out of Arsenal, went to West Ham, and everything of him is done. And finally, he has come out and announced his retirement from the beautiful game of football. We are talking Bernard Leno, we are talking Kian Tierney, we are talking Raphinha, and we are talking exactly 2 hours from now. Arsenal is going to be 2-3 hours from now. Arsenal is going to be playing its first official preseason game against Nuremberg in there for you. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David in there for you. Smash the like button, guys. Smash it, smash it, smash it. And after smashing it, hit the notification bell in there for you that will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. But remember, before you hit the notification bell, you first have to hit the subscription button. It's red in color. Hit it, subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Sometimes we are going to be hijacking you from nowhere because news is going to start flowing in. Raphinha, Lisandro Martinez, there is Edon Zegreva, there is Asensio, there is Savic Milokovic-Savic, there is which other players Arsenal really eyeing? Arsenal eyeing very many players, so you never know. There is Guilherme from Benfica. Anytime from now, a here we go might happen for a player that Arsenal has finished to sign, and we are going to come in live. So if at all you don't want to miss out on our live streams about these things we're talking about, hit the notification bell. That enables you get notified each and every time I upload a video to this channel, which goes by the names of Rokani Media Football. I know you guys are really loving us and you're really showing it us by subscribing, but if I told you not to subscribe to this channel, subscribe, guys, because it's heating up and you won't really miss out on anything if at all you really subscribe and hit the notification bell. Now, former Arsenal midfielder Jack Wilshere has officially announced his retirement from professional football at the age of 30. Very much saddening. Wishing him nothing but the best in his future. That is what Jack Wilshere, he has really gone on his Twitter and really announced it there for you. To me, it's really very much saddening because I really saw a player in Jack Wilshere. On his loan, was it at Hull City? I think it was Hull City. He was loaned that side. I really saw Jack Wilshere, very young, 17, I think he was 17, 16 years of age, swift left foot, what a player he was. And we really had a lot of potential and quality in him, and we thought that he could really continue to show those into the game of football. But we just got glimpses of him for like 2 years at Arsenal in there for you, and he couldn't really maintain the top level in there for you, but he was talented. To me, he's one of those talents that the world really missed. And Jack Wilshere, I think, when he goes down in his bed and sleeps, he really knows that I'm the one who really destroyed myself. He was indisciplined, he was smoking, clubbing. So one thing that really drives talent is discipline. If you are indisciplined, there is no way your talent is going to go. That's what happened to Jack Wilshere there for you. So he really made his career a crime. It would have been an awesome career, but he made it a troublesome career that most of us really believe that we wish God could really get us a Jack Wilshere back through one of his children he's having with a wife, because he was so talented, Jack Wilshere, but we were so much in there for you. The remarkable story ended in 2 years at Arsenal, and I really even feel nasty talking about it, because we had a lot of prospects for this guy. He really had a high ceiling. His trajectory at the age of 16 was going high, but at the age of 18, 19, 20, oh my God, he destroyed himself up. I think stardom went up to his head. He thought that he was way up there because there is the way the English media really writes a lot of these players and really make them think that they've reached or made it all. But trust me, he was a talent. I don't support Arsenal, but I used to watch their games, but he was a talent. Jack Wilshere was a talent in there for you. He was a talent in there for you, and he was really a very superlative talent that I cannot even come out and explain. You just need to go out and watch those clips of Jack Wilshere on YouTube. That's when you'll know how talented this lad was. But he ends his game today. He retires in there for you, and he has played 197 games, 14 goals, 30 assists, 2 FA Cups. What a player for Arsenal in there for you. That is a player who goes by the names of Jack Wilshere in there for you. So we wish you the best of luck after the game of football. I know he's going to act as a pundit in there for you. And very many clubs, especially Arsenal, really want to retain him, really want to give him a job as the under-23 coach. I know why. Because he was a talent that most of those kids who were under were really looking at him. And if he's the one who is telling them that don't do ABCD, he will be the right person to talk to them because he went through this. He knows what exactly put a halt to his career, and these kids will be motivated by Jack Wilshere. And to me, I will believe that he can turn out to be a very good coach. He can turn out to be a very good coach, especially talking to the players and really setting their minds into the right order. You get his psychology on what really comes to a player when he hits the ground rounding and the news is all over him. He knows he's the best person to come out and explain this in here for you. So Jack Wilshere, bye-bye. We wait for you on TV and radio because I've seen him so much onto TalkSport in there for you. Now, Arsenal officially kickstart off their 2022-2023 preseason with a friendly match against FC Nürnberg at their Max Mallock Stadium today. It kicks off at 4:30 UK time. I think that is like 6:30 in there for you. You can watch the match by purchasing the match pass, £5.99 on the Arsenal website. You've heard it. This is via AFC staff, so you can go in and watch this game via, the link is already there on the website of Arsenal, so you just need to go in and pay close to £6. Don't say I never told you. Don't see me here doing a watch along for the game of Arsenal and Nürnberg and ask me, Rokani, where are you getting the game? I'm going to be watching it live from the website of Arsenal. I've already paid and I know that everything is going to go on as planned. I'm going to be here watching it and enjoying it, and I can really broadcast it in here for you through a watch along. Not through a watch along, not a live hit, because they will really bring down my channel because of that in there for you. So we leave that at that. I think you've known in there for you, but that game is really collecting very many new talents in there for you. And Scottish Sun, the home of Scottish Sun, because this is Sun football, but Scottish Sun, that means it's like a branch of Sun in there for in Scotland, has said Kieran Tierney has been penciled in for a comeback in Arsenal's friendly against Nürnberg. Mikel Arteta hopes to give him at least part of the game, but will make a final check on him early in the day to be sure of his readiness. Obviously, he's ready because we all knew that he got an injury close to 1.5 months to the end of the season. They told us that he's going to undergo that ankle injury. Was it a knee? I think a calf injury. Then it was an ankle injury when he really underwent a successful medical. We came to know that a man who goes by the names of Kieran Tierney, the left back of Arsenal, was to come back towards the end of the season. And rumors were that he could play that game of Everton at Emirates. But when he returned, Mikel Arteta said, all right, you and Thomas Partey have returned, but you are not going to play any part into this season. The season has ended. Just go on. Get yourself back to where you're supposed to be. Your recovery session should continue such that by the time we go to the preseason, you guys are fully ill. And he gave the doctors enough time to really undergo this injury and really know what really caused this injury. It kept on coming back. It's retaliating. That's the reason as to why it's always coming back. And Kieran Tierney, you'll never come out Kientien is one of those Arsenal players whom you'll never come out and say, all right, Kientien is going to play close to 30 games or 35 games a season, or be out for like 3 weeks or a month. You are not sure of him in there being in, out, or in for Arsenal. So today he's returning fully, and he might be the captain because the armband is between him and the player who goes by the names of Martin Odegaard. So Odegaard is away. He's returning, I think, on Monday. He's going with them to America. So we expect him to be the captain and to start into that left back position of Arsenal. Remember yesterday, I did that predicted lineup of Arsenal and I put him as the left back to start into that team. So Mikel Arteta is going to do final checks on him today to see whether he's ready to come in and play. But for me, I 100% believe that he is ready to come in and play. Bernard Leno, who is expected to play part into this game, when I saw this story yesterday night, I got to know that I really made a very right decision when I was doing my predicted 11 of Arsenal that's going to play Nuremberg. I put Matt Turner in goal. Bernard Leno was not part of this because I had known for a very long time that he is going to leave Arsenal. And in games like this, there is no reason as to why a manager will come in and give a player who is really going to leave a team or his team enough playing time when the player is going to leave, like Bernard Leno. Now, a story came in from Pletigol. Pletigol is a reporter of Sky Sport, Bayern, and Transfer Market in their voice. So he bases in Germany. He's so much on point, and I've had him really break stories of Jadon Sancho not coming to Manchester United the season of 2020-2021. That was the summer of 2020. Then in the summer, the recently concluded summer, in this summer, Nkunku was one of those players on the ladder, you get? And he was expected to leave RB Leipzig. He broke the story and said Nkunku is not leaving and they're going to give him a new contract. 3 weeks later, that happened. So when he comes out and says this on a player from Germany, because Bernard Leno comes in from Germany, I can't really fail to bring you this story because I know this is a trusted, worthy source. All right. Bernard Leno has reached a verbal agreement with Fulham on a contract until 2025 with an option of a further year. Fulham must now find an agreement with Arsenal, who are demanding around 10 to 11 million pounds for the goalkeeper. Leno is Fulham's first choice in there, that is Pletigol. So he has agreed a verbal agreement with Fulham on a contract until 2025. And remember, way back we did a story of his agent who came out and told us that they are really working on deals. He's either going to Newcastle or Fulham, but Newcastle signed Pop. After signing Pop, that meant that it had put a halt to Bernard Leno going that side and was left with an option which goes to Fulham. And the agent has done it, and he has really gotten his agent a new job. And the agent has really gotten him a new job. And for Fulham, it's really great. 10 to 11 million pounds for Bernard Leno is not bad. It's not bad because he's a proven goalkeeper in the Premier League. And I really believe that he's really going to go in and do lots of things for Marco Silva. This is going to be another signing from the Premier League that is really so much used and knows the lefts and rights, centers and wides of the Premier League, especially because he has been here at Arsenal for so long. In there for you, he's the goalkeeper that came in the goal of Arsenal when Petr Cech retired from the game of football at Arsenal. I think it was in, 2019, 2016, 2019, one of those in there for you. So he comes in at Fulham and he's really going to make changes. Fulham has just completed the signing of Manchester United player Andreas Pereira at 10 million pounds. So if at all they've spent 10 on Andreas Pereira and they're spending 10 on Bernard Leno, that's good. Big up to Marco Silva, the manager of Fulham. He knows that if you are to stay in the Premier League, you need to get in close to 5 or 6 players that have been playing the Premier League. Then you add in those other players from the academy, those outside the Premier League, and those that you really came in through with from the Championship. So he knows it. That's why he's doing it. And Bernard Leno is going to go in to a side which goes by the names of Fulham. And that is great for Arsenal to get in some more money. If I told you getting money from Bernard Leno, 10 million pounds, Pepe, I've seen the deal of Pablo Mari. His agent is offering him to 3 clubs in Italy. That means 2-3 days from now that deal is going to mature. There is Maitland Niles, Reece Nelson. Which other player? Arsenal selling close to 7 players out of this. There is a Hector Bellerin, that is one of those. And which other player? Which other player that returned is in training with Arsenal? Close to 7 players are really going to go out at Arsenal. And if at all Arsenal can gather close to 70 million pounds out of those, that will be money that Arsenal is going to use to get in people like Milinkovic-Savic, because their first bid they put in for Milinkovic-Savic, who was really turned down by a side which goes by the names of Lazio in there for you. So Bernard Leno is on his way out of Arsenal, and for that I don't expect him to be part of the team of Arsenal today in Germany, unless otherwise. But let's wait and see. I know that it's going to be Matt Turner in goal, and in the second half they'll bring in Okonkwo, that 17-year-old goalkeeper from the academy of Arsenal that is so much trusted by Edu and Mikel Arteta. All right. This is where it started yesterday, until when we got to know where Lisandro Martinez is really going to go. It was Fabrizio Romano coming out and saying that Man United are planning to push again for Lisandro Martinez. Ten Hag considers him priority target. No intention to give up after opening bid turned down. Man United in there for you. Lisandro always been tempted by a reunion with Erik Ten Hag, but he never refused Arsenal, still in the race in there for you. So Arsenal, till now, they're still in the race because we don't know. Fabrizio has not come out to give us a serious here we go about this player who goes by the name of Lisandro Martinez. But there is this Argentine news reporter. He works at TY Sports in there for you. He came out and told us that Lisandro didn't say no to Arsenal. If Manchester United can't agree on a fee with Ajax and Arsenal does, he's not opposite of joining Arsenal, but if both agrees, it's Manchester United for him. That means that he had chosen Manchester United over Arsenal, and the only reason Lisandro Martinez could really go to Arsenal is that only when United fails to agree a fee with a team which goes by the names of Manchester United in there for you. So this is where it started. Then he went ahead to tell us the following. That Lisandro Martinez chose to continue his career with Erik Ten Hag as Manchester United. He was the coach who made him stronger as a player, and Lisandro takes that into account in his decision, meaning that he was live on TYC Sports in there for you, and he said that it is really something he said. This TV has close to 3.1 million followers on Twitter. It shows you that it's an Argentine and a very big source. When you hear that, Gaston Edul from Argentina saying all this, just know he's being fed in by the agent of Lisandro Martinez. So Lisandro Martinez has chosen United over Arsenal, and he has snubbed Arsenal in there for you. And when we were hearing that story, after Gaston Edul saying all that, then Mark Verwage comes out and really breaks the story that breaking Manchester United have placed a 50 million euro bid or offer for Lisandro Martinez, which includes bonuses. Remember, United was tied at, because this 50 million bid is 43 million pounds. United were at 38 million pounds. Arsenal were at 37 million pounds. Arsenal was 6 million pounds less, you get, to reach the realistic valuation of Ajax for Lisandro Martinez, and United were just 5 less. So it was neck to neck, and we never knew who is really going to go ahead and really meet the realistic valuation of Ajax. And Ajax had really gotten what they wanted, because they wanted to get United and Arsenal into a bidding war. Arsenal were the first to bid. This was their third bid of 37.6 million pounds. You get, plus add-ons there for you. And then United came in and really put up 38. Slightly £1 more than what Arsenal was providing. And this bidding war finally came to an end yesterday night when Mark Verwage came out and broke the story that United has placed a 50 million euro offer for Lisandro Martinez, a realistic evaluation for a side which goes by the names of Ajax. Then he told us that the people within the technical area of Ajax, together with the board of directors, will this Friday sit down together to decide whether they can allow themselves to refuse the 50 million euros offer from Manchester United for Lisandro Martinez. So today, The board is going to sit, obviously, but just know they are really going to go on and accept it, unless even the only thing that can change this deal is Arsenal going in and really putting in a 50 million bid too for Lisandro Martinez, and then we are going to see where the player is going. But they've already told us, Edul Gaston, he works at TYC Sports, one of the biggest TV stations in Argentina, has told us that Lisandro Martinez has chosen Manchester United over Arsenal. And no sooner had that came out than United submitted the bid of 50 million euros. That is really what happened last night in the EU, and Lisandro Martinez looks like he is really going to leave Ajax for Manchester United. Then Mark Verwage went ahead to say that Lisandro Martinez can triple his salary and has made it clear that he wants to make the next step in his career. Erik ten Hag considers him as an important building block in the development of his new Manchester United. So when you look at this war, it has been between Arteta and Erik ten Hag. Arteta and Arsenal started scouting Lisandro Martinez way back in December last year. Even in January, they were monitoring this guy, but favor never played in their hands. And Erik ten Hag crossed from a side which goes by the names of Ajax to Manchester United. Obviously, if Erik ten Hag wants a player at Ajax, that player will always choose Erik ten Hag over any other person in there for you. So as we speak now, Erik ten Hag has won this battle. Maybe later, when Arsenal really goes in and says, all right, we are bringing in more monies, you get? Unless otherwise. But it has gone into a Raphinha situation, because even Raphinha, Arsenal, Chelsea, Barcelona, all were into this, and the player said, I'm going to Barcelona. But it said the player has chosen to go to Manchester United, and that's why you see to it that Mark Verwage is telling you that United put in a bid. It's a very annoying deal in there for you, because Arsenal really wanted him badly, especially Mikel Arteta at the side which goes by names of Arsenal in there for you. Even the Telegraph went ahead to confirm that United have made a new bid of 50 million euros for Lisandro Martinez, which includes easily attainable bonuses. Ajax will consider the offer today. So today, we are really going to go ahead and get to know whether Ajax have accepted it or not, of which they are going to accept it because that's the money they wanted for, and that's the payoff from the bidding war between Arsenal and Manchester United, and they are smiling all the way to the bank. That is the side which goes by names of Ajax in there for you. So Arsenal had really realized it before that it might not go in their favor or in their hands. What they did, they went into a left back who plays for Benfica, that is Glimando, the Spanish guy, and he is cheaper, and they went ahead to say that we want that guy, and that guy is valued at 7 million euros, and Arsenal, those are just peanuts for Arsenal according to how much they're really going to spend in there for you. So we are waiting to see whether Arsenal are really going to shift directions to go in and do the needful in there for you. But it's like another player has snapped Arsenal, as Raphinha did, and he is really leaving a side which goes by the names of Ajax to Manchester United, and Mikel Arteta has lost out on this war in there for you, but he doesn't give up because he has lots of options in there for you. Jacobs Ben was talking lots of things about Lisandro Martinez in there for you. I wish I can really find him. Let me find Jacobs Ben in here. Jacobs Ben, where are you? I want really to read to you what Jacobs Ben told us yesterday that really gave Arsenal fans lots of hopes that this deal might really go to where they really want it. Jacobs Ben, where are you? Jacobs Ben. Jacobs Ben, there is something you said yesterday about Lisandro Martinez. I really want to bring it on your screen such that Arsenal fans can really read it. Yuri Tielemans, all right. Leave Yuri Tielemans alone. There is something you said about Lisandro Martinez, that Arsenal were so much into this, that is so much sold to Mikel Arteta. Where is it? Mr. Lisandro? All right, but there is something he really came out and said about a player who goes by the names of Lisandro Martinez to Manchester United, that he is so much sold to a Mikel Arteta project. That's what he said. So that's what Jacobs Ben was saying. He's really so much close to this deal, but Mark Verwage, reporting in from Netherlands, where this guy plays, and Mark Verwage has always broken stories like that of Erik ten Hag. You see Steven Bergwijn signing, Anthony, Julian Timber not leaving Ajax. Then Gaston Edu from Argentina coming out and really letting us that the player has really decided to play for Manchester United. And no sooner had he really said that he picked Manchester United over Arsenal, it went ahead to be like a man who goes by names of Mark Verwage decides to come out and tell us that United have really gone ahead to make a bid for a player who goes by the names of Man United have really made a bid of 50 million euros. It shows you that these things are connecting. Gaston from Argentina, where the player hails, was born and bred from. Then Mark Verwage from Netherlands, he's where this player is really playing right now. And he's like a close source to Ajax. He breaks news from Ajax in there. For every player that Ajax is going to sign, he's the guy in the know of this. So let me say something about this story there for you about Raphinha. Raphinha is heating up every day. Jacobs Ben has told us that he has been told Barcelona's offer for Raphinha matches Chelsea's in total. The base fee is less, but the total package now the same. Leeds and Barcelona have been in advanced talks for the past 24 hours. Nothing accepted yet, but a fast resolution now expected due to Leeds pushing it in there for you. So Chelsea is paying an upfront fee of £55 million and £5 million. Barcelona are really having an upfront fee that does not match that of Chelsea of £55 million. Though when you put on the add-ons that Barcelona want to bring on later, it will add up to £60 million in there for you. So that's the problem in this deal. So this deal is not yet done. You might find Arsenal getting back in the Raphinha deal because a deadline has been set by Leeds. Jesse Marsh has told Barcelona by the end of this week, get this deal done because we are back in training. Raphinha has not gone with us. We've left him in Leeds. So mind your time and our time. We are running out of time. We don't want to listen to your problems that you guys don't have money. We are here to get our players in there for you because they've already even signed in a replacement for Raphinha. That means Raphinha no longer has space at Leeds. If at all Barcelona can't really get this deal done by the end of this week, trust me, on Monday, Leeds will tell Raphinha that the team that you fancy to go to can't really get the deal done as we want it. So you either pick Arsenal or Chelsea. So there is a slight chance. Get me right. Don't go out there and say that Rokani has said Raphinha is going to come to Arsenal. No, that's not what I've said. I've said there is a slim chance for this deal to get back in the hands of Arsenal because if Barcelona gets out of this deal, Raphinha said he would rather play for Arsenal than Chelsea. The project as Arsenal is more convincing, and he knows that he's really going to go in and really hit the ground running in there for you because of the manager and the style of play. Thomas Tuchel, the way he really coaches and the style, the system he uses, 3-4-3, 3-4-2-1, does not favor a player like Raphinha in there for you. You get? So, but at Arsenal they play a 4-3-3, a 4-2-2, a 4-2-3-1. You get? That really favors the wide and wing play of a player who goes by the names of Raphinha. So, quote me right. Barcelona is so much in the lead of this deal, but the problem is they don't have the money in there for you. So, his electrifying form might really see him either go to Barcelona or join Arsenal. Because even if Chelsea has the money, the player is taking them as the third option. Barcelona for Raphinha, first option. Second is Arsenal. Third is Barcelona. And of which, we read a story that Edu is there watching. And the only way you're going to see Edu back in this deal is when the player tells him that, please, I want to come in and play at Arsenal. And Edu is watching the situation and studying it keenly. So, we wait and see what is going to happen out of this deal. But all in all, this is Rokani Media Football. Thank you guys for watching in. Lisandro Martinez has snapped Arsenal for Manchester United. Jack Wilshere retires. Bernard Leno agrees personal terms with Fulham. Arsenal are requesting for a cough up of 11 million from Fulham in there for you. Arsenal is playing its game today against a side which goes by names of Nuremberg. All that is going to be live onto here. And lastly, Kian Tierney is expected to return on the field of play after that injury he got in there for you. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. I sign out for now. See you later, as may the Almighty God bless you with what you want in abundance. I'm out.